Some of the greatest scientific discoveries in history weren't intentional, they were accidents. Penicillin, X-rays, even microwaves came from people expecting one outcome and stumbling onto something bigger. And that's exactly what happens in source code. The scientists think they've built a program that lets someone relive the past through another person's dying memory, but by the time Coulter breaks free, it's clear they've actually built something far more powerful. A machine that doesn't just replay reality, but duplicates it. So what's the source code text supposed to be? Coulter Stevens, a soldier, wakes up in a pod and Dr. Rutledge and Goodwin fill him in. He's inside a program that drops him into the last 8 minutes of Sean Fentress's life, a teacher killed in a train bombing. They say it's not time travel, just a simulation built from Sean's memory, synced to Coulter through some genetic match. Each loop, he gets 8 minutes to find the bomber, then he's yanked back into the pod. It's a sharp premise, clean and focused, but the more you dig, the more it starts to unravel into something wilder. First, let's check how this tech holds up in a sci-fi sense. Not to trash it, but to see what works and what hints at more. Starting with the memory idea, can your brain keep the last 8 minutes after death? In real life, short-term memory hangs onto a few minutes of stuff while you're alive, cycling through it before it either sticks or fades. Once you die, brain activity drops fast, but some research suggests neural traces could linger briefly, like a snapshot. Push that into sci-fi territory, and 8 minutes feels plausible enough for the film's logic. It's a solid jumping off point. Then there's the body match. Coulter is picked because he's compatible with Sean. They say it's because of his gender, body size, and his synaptic maps. It might be a sci-fi shortcut like syncing a signal. It's flimsy, but we'll give it a pass. Now the real head scratcher. Sean is dead, likely blown to bits, so how is this tech pulling his memories? If they had his body plugged in somewhere, you could suggest that it is possible through brain scans or something of that nature, but there's nothing. No corpse, no brain, just Coulter in a pod. That gap is where it gets interesting, hinting that it isn't just Coder playing memory, it's teeing up something bigger.
This reminds me of Quantum Leap. Sam was jumping into the past in other people's bodies. What a ride.
Here's where it gets interesting. What if the source code isn't just a playback, but a machine creating new branch timelines and bridging consciousness across them? The creators think it's code tapping Sean's last 8 minutes of life, but the film says otherwise. At first it seems that Sean's fate is stuck to be no longer than 8 minutes. Coulter dies within that window, give or take a few seconds, no matter what he tries. But he knows things Sean couldn't, like the next station's layout when he gets off, or what's above the bathroom ceiling where the bomb sits. If it's only Sean's memory, how is he seeing things that wouldn't be in Sean's memory? This even includes how at the end of the film, he stops the bomb, he lives past 8 minutes and lands in a seemingly real world, not a simulation.
If you're reading this email, then source code works even better than you and Dr. Rutledge imagined. You thought you were creating 8 minutes of a past event, but you're not. You've created a whole new world.
Every loop is a new branch of reality, not a simple rerun. And it goes even beyond that. When Sean's body dies, Coulter's consciousness snaps back to the pod in the main timeline. They're not just making branch timelines, they're pulling him across them. They've created a machine that not only splits reality, but lets them transverse it, passing consciousness back and forth between these branches.
He's like an Avenger. I can't wait to see him in Doomsday.
Well, let's dial the enthusiasm back a bit. We aren't dealing with world or life-altering events. Yet. Now picture what this tech could really do if they saw its full scope. They're using it to stop bombs and catch bad guys, but it's got potential way past that. Think scientific breakthroughs. Imagine tapping into someone's consciousness during a Chernobyl-type disaster. Not just to prevent it, but to study it up close. You could watch radiation unfold, test new technology, or unlock discoveries we'd never risk in the main timeline. If they can only jump into people who have died, like Sean, they are then giving that person a chance to give their life a new purpose. In the new timeline, they stop the catastrophe and get to live on. They get to go back home. In the main timeline, their death gets meaning by saving others through new life-changing discoveries. It's a win-win. They're sitting on a gold mine and they don't even see it. Let's take it one step further. This isn't just about science or threats, it's a shot at persistent existence. They can grab someone like Coulter, half dead from a chopper crash, and drop his mind into another body to keep going. He's walking off with Christina and Sean's life, far past his own end. It's a lifeline for people cut short, or a cheat code for the rich to hop bodies and never die. Subscribe now if you want to see me discuss this in my next video. That raises some heavy questions. What happens to the host's consciousness? Where did Sean's consciousness and soul go? Did Coulter override it, or is it just lost? It's a moral gray area we'll leave hanging, but it shows this tech is rewriting more than timelines, it's rewriting what it means to live. So source code, is it a neat program, or tech reshaping existence? The 8-minute memory hook is clever, and the film makes it work, but with those extra details, like accessing places beyond Sean's memory and going beyond 8 minutes, scream that it is much more. Each loop spins a new timeline. It bridges Coulter's consciousness across these timelines, and it opens doors to science and life itself.
Everything's gonna be okay.
This isn't just a win, it's proof they've built something they don't fully get. Timelines, bridges, maybe a new kind of forever. This movie is brilliant for that. It's tight, it's gripping, and it's hiding a sci-fi bombshell. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for some great upcoming content. Please let me know of any movies you'd like me to cover in the comments below. And stick around for a hint to my next video and let me know if you can guess it.